Hey friends, it's Marla. So I'm here today to do a tutorial on how to turn a Christmas ornament into a bag charm. I bought this at Five Below. However, you can get these at Walmart. You can get them at Hobby Lobby. They're all different prices. This was the cheapest that I found for this type of ornament, which was $5 at Five Below. So I'm going to start off with what you need to get started. First thing you'll need is an eye hook. This one right here I got at Hobby Lobby. It is very small. You will need some type of glue. I'm going to try the Gorilla Super Glue. I use this for my 3D prints and I like this consistency. I don't use the gel. There is one that looks just like this but gel, and it's a different color packaging. I purchased this at Lowe's, Home Depot, and I think you can get it at Walmart too. I will make sure I link what I can below in the description box. You're going to need some jump rings. I believe I got this from Temu or AliExpress. I have different size jump rings here. These are the bigger ones. Here are some smaller ones from Hobby Lobby. These are 6 millimeters. So I have these. These really small ones are from the Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of different jewelry findings and they were $1.25. These work actually very well. If you can find them, I would grab them for sure. We have some keychain hardware. This can go on your bag so you can hang multiple bag charms from it. I bought this off of Amazon. It came with this piece as well as this keychain piece. I will tag it below. I don't remember the price, but they did have it in multiple colors. I did get gold, silver, as well as black. So I will put the link below. You can even use if you have an old keychain laying around. This is just keychain hardware. You can get a set. I also got this from Amazon. It comes apart. This is how it comes to you, and you can just put it together if you'd like. Or if you just want to use the lobster clasp and not the key ring hardware, you can do that and hook something on there. You will need some tools. I use these 2 pair of needle nose pliers to get the jump rings open. They don't have to be expensive. You don't have to spend a lot of money on them. You can get them from Walmart. I believe they even have these at Dollar Tree, or you can get them on Amazon or Temu or AliExpress, which I have some from probably all those places. This is very optional. I don't even think I'm going to use this today, but I thought I'd share with you. This is from Michaels, and it is a cable chain, it says. I don't remember how much it was, but I'm going to show you this in case that helps. And if you want it to hang lower from your hardware, you can always add some chain length. The reason for this tutorial is you could easily use this that's on here and just hook it to your bag. You can hook it to some hardware, you can hook it to the bag itself. I just particularly don't care for this, and it seems like it may break. So that is the goal today, to see if we can take this out and put something else in. So I'm going to start by seeing if I can take this out. It looks like there is a knot, I think, at the end, or maybe some glue. So I'm going to see if I can see what's down there. So I think what I'm going to do is cut this off and see if I can push that little knot down through the hole. So let's see what happens. So you can see there's a little bit of string left. I'm going to see if I can pop that down in there. Or maybe I can pull it out. All right, I got it out. There's a little bit left in there. I think I'm just going to leave that in there and push it down and call it a day. So this is what came out. That was what was left of what I cut. It looks like it's just knotted and it was stuck in there. I was trying not to pull this silver piece off and just leave it as is. All you have to do is use your eye pen and put it in here. Now, I think it's actually going to be okay that this is the small. I'd prefer a bigger one, but I think it'll be okay if I glue it. So we're gonna try that. The other option is I bought this off of Amazon. It is a 300 piece, it's a 300 piece screw eye assortment kit with different sizes. This one is obviously bigger. I'm gonna see how that looks in there. This is the smallest in the set. The size is the smallest that comes in the set. I think this will be sturdier and I think it fits better, so I'm gonna go with this one. I would use a scrap piece of paper to protect your work surface because this glue is very sticky and it comes out sometimes really fast. So I'm just putting it on all sides of this. And that's why you have the piece of paper. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit, a drop right in there to see if that will hold it. Now, I think I'm going to go ahead and let this dry overnight before I continue on. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Hey friends, it's the next day and I just realized that this is how I left my work little craft area. I didn't cover the glue or anything and just left it, and I'm just finishing up with work. So I thought I would figure out what happened over here. So here we go. I let it sit overnight. Oh, it's pretty sturdy. Okay, I think so, it's good. So I found these in my stash, some black jump rings. I'm not sure where I got these from. I would assume I got them from AliExpress or Temu. I don't recall seeing any at Michael's because I specifically looked for some earlier this year to match a bag that has this black hardware. Okay, so here is how I open a jump ring. Everybody opens them differently. The split is right there. I usually just take my needle nose pliers like this and do one way, pull one way, and the other. So the motion I'm making is like this. And then once you get it open for as far as you want it open, you just go ahead and put it right there on your eye hook. I'm going to close this up because I don't know what I'm going to put on it yet, but you just close it up and there you go. Oh wait. Okay, so I do have this that I did order off of Ali or Temu. Has all these different colors of chain, and you can just put a chain right on your jump ring. I'm going to open this back up. Okay, now that this is open, I'm going to put this chain on here. I'm going to put that chain on. Okay, so I just added the chain to the jump ring. I'm going to close this back up. And there you go. So I do have a black lobster clasp, and I did get these from Temu. You could use another jump ring. We're going to go with that. Open this up. And you don't have to have this much chain length either. I just am using it because I would like it to be a little bit farther down from the lobster clasp than just being right at there. But you can, if you don't have a chain, you can put the lobster clasp right on the jump ring, right at the top of the ornament. I hope I'm in frame here. So I just put that on, and I'm closing up this other one. So what we have is you have your eye pin, or eye screwlet. I put a jump ring. This is the chain that came. It came that way, this length. I put another jump ring at the end, and then I put a lobster clasp. So now you have a whole back charm. If your purse is small, you might not need this extra chain because it might be too long, because this is a pretty big charm. But with this, you can do that with any of these. So that's probably what I'll do with these. I'm gonna search online and see if I can find the silver version to that, so it'll match. But I think the black one goes fine because it's got black in here, so I don't think it's an issue. I think it came out really cute. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. If you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. So thanks, and talk to you soon.